Every year, people make New Year's resolutions. A resolution is when we firmly decide on a course of action. And the question is, why do we need to firmly decide on that course of action? Well, often it's because we've tried to do this thing multiple different times and failed at it. So now we're resolute. This is the year I'm going to do it. I want to make sure that your New Year's resolutions don't turn into mental health traps. Hello, Wellness Warriors. Welcome to Mind Blowing Health and Wellness with Violet. The reason that I make these videos is because when our mental health and physical health are working well together, that's when we truly experience that sense of well-being. If this is something that you've been working on, subscribe because I make new videos every week. Goals, resolutions, two words for the same thing. Why do goals fail, right? Why do we not accomplish what we set out to accomplish? Well, there are 5 major reasons that I see often. The first one being, we're trying to control things that are outside of our control. The perfect example of this is when we make the resolution that we are going to lose weight. Well, I don't control what my body does with the food that I eat, so I can't guarantee that I'm going to lose weight. So for example, when we want to lose weight, we're trying to tell our body how much to weigh. And guess what? We don't actually control that. Now, I know, there's a lot of you right now who are actually trying to lose weight as your New Year's goal, and you're saying, what the heck is she talking about? But you see, the other half of you that are like, yeah, that's so true. I've never been able to control this before. Understand what I'm talking about. Because you're trying to control an outcome. We don't have control over outcomes. What we have control over is actions. Part of the reason that we fail at weight loss is because we don't realize that our body will do with the food what it's supposed to do with the food. So then it's not that I'm going to eat cake and force my body to lose weight by exercise. In fact, if you want to lose weight, what you need to do is learn how to eat the food that your body will manage well and therefore not store. Now, when we start to realize that we don't have control over what our outcome is going to be, but we have control over the actions we take towards certain outcomes, we actually end up doing behaviors that are effective, right? Because guess what? If I eat a low-carb diet, I'm not poisoning my body with sugar, then my body has no reason to store a bunch of sugar as fat to try to protect me. So will the actual outcome eventually be that I lose weight? Sure. Did I control my weight? No, I controlled what I could control, which was the food that I was eating. So another reason that we have trouble accomplishing our goals is because we don't give ourselves enough time. We want the outcome to have happened last year. And so we are acting like if everything that we're going to do in the next 3-4 weeks is going to result in success. Okay, I'm exaggerating. But if I give myself the goal to lose 50 pounds this year, and then a month into my very good behavior, I've only lost 1/4 of a pound, I'm going to be nervous because now I only have 11 months left to lose 49 3/4 pounds. Chances that's going to happen are going to look bleak to me right now. Now, because I set the goal of 50 pounds in a year, I'm now in the position where I'm freaking out and unhappy that I've only lost 1/4 of a pound, no matter how much I was trying and putting in effort and eating properly. And okay, we need to understand that our body, even if I'm feeding it the best of the best food right now, still lived years of me feeding it poor quality food. It's still trying to recuperate from the years of eating that poor quality food. And so even if in that first month I'm super good, it doesn't mean that my body is going to be able to just turn around and lose 5 pounds in a month. Now, don't get me wrong. Are there people who lose 5 pounds in a month? Of course there are. Are there people who eat super clean and drop a lot? Of course there are. The problem is, if I set myself that goal and then it doesn't happen for me, I'm going to be disappointed. And if I'm disappointed, I might think this is not working. And if I think it's not working, I will stop doing it. And then as soon as I've stopped doing it, guess what? It's no longer going to be working. Set goals for yourself that have time frames that make sense. Or even set goals for yourself where the outcome is better than a number on the scale, which is another thing that I try to help people to see, that if my goal is to feel healthy, well, does it matter if I feel healthy in 5 months, a year, or 3 years, as long as the end result is that I feel healthy? Giving myself the time to achieve the goal that I'm actually trying to achieve. Oftentimes, goals fail because we don't believe in ourselves. We don't believe that we can accomplish this goal that we've put in front of us. Now, again, possibly because I tried to do it last year or the year before and wasn't successful. Possibly because I feel like the goal is so insurmountable. Maybe I can't remember ever weighing a normal weight in my entire adulthood. So why do I think I can do it now? Maybe because the world keeps telling me that as you get older, you just get heavier and that's just the way it is. But whatever the reason, if I don't believe in myself that I can take actions that will result in my success, whether it's losing weight, changing jobs, being a better partner, whatever it is, if I don't believe that I can make a change, my actions are not going to really be fully into making this change. And if I don't do the work, I won't get the results. Now, the other thing that would happen, other than me just not doing the work, is I'll be swayed. I'll be swayed by people saying, hey, you don't have to lose weight, or why are you doing that? That's not important. I'll be swayed by holidays and birthdays and celebrations. I'll be swayed by my feelings. If I emotionally eat, I'll decide that, well, today it's okay because I don't feel great. And I might eat something off plan because kind of in the back of my mind, I don't really think I can do this anyway. Sometimes our goals fail because we don't evaluate the situation. We don't analyze the information that we're getting in, especially evaluating our mistakes. So that ability to look at what result I got and see that it wasn't good. So the scale went up this week, and look back and say, what happened that caused the scale to go up? When we're afraid to truly look at what we're eating, so those people who don't want to measure and weigh their food and keep track of what they're having, when we're afraid to really evaluate what we're doing and see our errors and correct them, we will fail, right? We won't achieve that goal. Every single person who's succeeded at amazing things made some mistakes in there. Like the fact that you're able to watch this video is because of all the people that came before us that figured out how to make little digital da-da-das turn into this image that you're able to see right now. And they failed a bunch along the way. The fact that everything that we have came out of somebody else doing the work and failing and trying and doing it again and again till they got it right. And you can do the same. For things that matter to you, analyze why you didn't get what you were trying to accomplish, and then change it, fix it, make it better, because you can. But the only way to really do that is to allow yourself to look at your mistakes. Now, why don't we let ourselves look at our mistakes? Because it hurts to make a mistake. It doesn't mean I shouldn't look at it. Because when I look at it, I also see that I tried. Being committed to the goal that you're setting. That's another reason that people fail, is that it's not just about wanting the thing. It's about really saying, I'm willing to put money into this. I'm willing to invest time into this. I'm willing to be different than everybody else when it's at the dinner table and we're at a party or whatever and Violet's not eating what everybody else is eating. It's committing to the outcome that you say that you want. And an added element that I'm going to add here is that my self-esteem is tied up in that. How do I see myself will determine whether or not I'm willing to be so committed that I'm going to go against the grain. Am I willing to look different? Am I willing for people to possibly talk about me when I'm not there? Maybe even talk about me in front of my face. Maybe tell me that what I'm doing is crazy. How committed am I to what I'm doing for my better health? Having confidence in you, believing with all of your heart that you're actually trying to save your own life, it matters. And if I feel like your judgment of me matters more than my own judgment of me, I'm not going to be able to commit to that. And I'm going to fail. We need to work on ourselves. We need to have a sense that Violet doing well tomorrow matters more than what John thinks about her today. Because at the end of the day, when Violet's at home, living her life in pain, John's not there. Wellness Warriors, I want you to think about how you are living your life. And if this message is touching you, like this video, because you are the one who will live the end result. All of this is for you. You can achieve your goals by making sure that you pay attention to these 5 traps and do not let them pull you away from the good idea that you started this year with, that you can have a healthier, happier body and life. Because that overall sense of well-being, right? We all want it. There's some videos on the screen right here that are going to help you to improve your health. T-shirts in the description below. Wellness Warriors, I'm always happy that you come back, and all the new people, welcome. Subscribe, ring the bell. Every week I make new videos. I want to thank you for watching Mind Blowing Health and Wellness with Violet. I really can't wait to talk to you guys again next week.